Word on the street. You got that ism, chat. They say. You got these bitches doing us some on bows to get your trap, chat.
Imani Inc. Music.
Got instrumental stock.
It's a lifestyle, this is not a hustle. You gotta sacrifice or you ain't gotta struggle. Live outside your comfort zone, not outside the bubble. You gotta stay hard when it's time for trouble. Ism for God is the greater mind. Ain't nothing like the max state of mind. Apply the game is the greater grind. You put it to the test, lay in the greater time.
I took notes on what y'all said about why a woman needs a pimp. Coming in hot at number one, protection. To a certain degree, I agree. However, she can hire a bodyguard. She does not need a pimp who's exploiting her. And actually, they need more protection from the pimps than the clients. Check that out. Number two, y'all saying guidance. She can get a 3 or 4 OG to teach her the game. Yeah, she can go and seek guidance from someone who's not trying to profit off of her. Check that out. Number 3, money management. This is why I said only slow women would need a pimp. Intelligent 304s don't need somebody to manage their money because they know how to do that. I don't need you to do something for me that I know how to do, and it's my money.
All right, y'all seen the clip. I told y'all, I'm not going to let these squares speak on the game, man. They can't speak on the game. I'm not going to allow this shit. You know, a lot of people just, key and all that. Let them, nah, man. I ain't standing for it. Y'all seeing this bullshit ass clip? Let me react to this shit. Let me stand on this motherfucking pimping. Let me stand on this game. All right.
I took notes on what y'all said about why a woman needs a pimp. Coming in hot at number one, protection. To a
First of all, shit, us real ones, we can give 300 reasons why it's necessary. She only giving 3 reasons why it ain't. Hold on. And let's just let her play. I'm gonna play this bullshit.
certain degree, I agree. However, she can hire a bodyguard. She does not need a pimp who's exploiting her.
Did she say hire a bodyguard? So pimps is bodyguards. She could hire a bodyguard. So let me get this straight. So if she hire a bodyguard, right? If she hires a bodyguard, right? Let's just say we're gonna allow this to play out. So if she hires a bodyguard, so the bodyguard gonna be in the room when she do the date too. She gonna be in the room. Whoever the bodyguard is, the bodyguard most likely she want the bodyguard to be a man, or is the bodyguard gonna be with her when she walk on the blade and all that. Is the bodyguard be this is what I'm saying? Like if you let's just play this out. Is the bodyguard gonna be with her when she on the blade, when she do the date in the room? Let me guess. I just want to know this. Do the bodyguard be there? If she could hire a bodyguard, she don't need the pimping. She gonna hire a bodyguard, right? Cause protection ain't all about her. First of all, protection. When it comes to this game, protection ain't all about, well, a pimp supposed to come there and defend her honor. Protection is, when a hoe got a pimp, how he teaching her to protect herself. He teaching her how to conduct herself. Code of conduct is the way, that's part of protection. Teaching her how to act, how to be on the blade and everything, how to conduct herself in the world. It ain't all about, you supposed to be like Superman to come and to defend her honor. That's not protection. You know what I'm saying? I'm super saver hoe. That ain't protection. But all right, let's go.
And actually, they need more protection from the pimps than the clients.
Exactly. See, this square ass bitch got a disdain for pimps. So she keep making it about pimps. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you need protection from the pimps. Protection for a hoe is listening to the ism. Not just she, because one can't be without the other. Y'all keep trying to make up the reinvent the wheel, and you know now they got the term sex work out there just to make bitches feel like, oh yeah, you know you're not a hoe, you're doing sex work. They ain't never called this shit sex work. But I digress. Let this bitch play.
Check that out. Number 2, y'all saying guidance. She can get a
Let me let this play. I cut it off before she made her little point. Hold on.
3 or 4 OG to teach her the game. Yeah, she can go and seek guidance from someone who's not trying to profit off of her. Check that out.
Did she say? She said you could get guidance from a OG 304. Yeah, I'm just using Martina as an example. Even she charging for game. You know, no disrespect to Martina, because she, you know, she's a well-renowned hoe. She's one of the Kenny Reds of old hoes and shit. So I ain't trying to disrespect Martina. No. I ain't never tried to do that. But I even see she charging for game. She ain't just sitting around just giving the game away for free. She ain't gonna disrespect the game like that. You did. So that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all ain't supposed to get the game from another 304 unless it's your wifey, but really you supposed to get the game from your motherfucking folks. That's part of the reason why. You know what I'm saying? You know, they always try to take the P out of it. And they always try to take a man out of it. But the P, let's just say the P. You always try to take the P out the situation, out the equation. You always need guidance from a motherfucking 16. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? A pimp ain't just there to be no bodyguard. He got knowledge. His knowledge supersedes the 304. And you talking about, yeah, you know, I'm going to get an OG 304 to give her guidance. She ain't no OG 304 just giving her guidance for free. I'm just being real. Like, she funny. You get guidance from a P. You get more than just guidance. You get more than just protection from a P. It's a lot of shit you get from a P. But let her finish her bullshit ass point.
Number 3, money management. This is why I said only slow women would need a pimp. Intelligent.
We see it all the time. So the slow women is the one that is renegades. You know what I'm saying? They think they could do it without the ism. They the slow ones. You know what I'm saying? They think this shit common sense. Common sense ain't common. I see it all the time. Bitches blow their shit. They be doing all this crazy shit online. The online just exposing these fake gang goofy motherfuckers like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you only name 3 things, and that's what bothers you. You know, like, it ain't just money management. Yes, you can't cut that out. The P giving money management, but see, the P is all about provision. I hear these bitches be talking about provision and protection. Yes, a P provide that, all that. But provision, well, let's just talk about provision, because a lot of people don't know. A lot of people think provision is just about money. That's one part of provision. And I'm just talking about period. I ain't just talking about in the game. I'm talking about period. A lot of people don't know it's 10 parts of division. It ain't just financial division. Protection is a part of provision too. But they all they know is provide and protect. because that's what the squares only teach. But it's 10 parts of provision. It ain't just providing and protection. That's only 2 parts of provision. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get into it in this motherfucker shit. You gotta go for my classes for the 10 parts of the provision and shit. You dig what I'm saying? You know, I teach classes too. You know, about, you know, manhood, provision, relationship dynamics. But, you know, she talked about 3 reasons why that you could cut a P out and only a hoe can do it. And these the 3 important, one of the 3 important reasons why a pimp is necessary. She trying to say that ain't. And she trying to call hoes that chose up with some ism slow. The slow ones is like you to think of a P ain't necessary. So let's just say, all right. Let's just say that the hoe that she talk about, right? Because a real hoe is the one that chose up. Because you can't call yourself a hoe, you ain't never been no P. I mean, you can't call yourself a hoe, you ain't never chose up with a P. You can't call yourself that if you never chose up with nothing. They be trying to be included in this game. Like when you trying to take the ism out, that ain't it. If you doing it by yourself, fine. But you in that lane. You ain't in this game. You in another motherfucking game. Let's get that shit straight. A renegade is a bitch that you know, she was with her ism, and then she chose not to be with the ism no more, and then she want to be her own thing. That's what a renegade is. But a bitch that never even chose the pimping, they ain't even never been in the game, just chose it. You a pussy peddler. You a sex worker. You is not a part of this game. You a part of that game. You a part of this weirdo shit, that sex work shit, that shit they doing. That's over there. You ain't in the game. Get it, motherfucker, twisted. Hold on, let her finish talking her bullshit.
Fours don't need somebody to manage their money because they know how to do that.
And apparently they don't, because you talking about this shit right now. All of them don't. Y'all don't really know what to do with no money. Y'all don't even know what money is. Y'all just like money because y'all like to spend it. That's what y'all like to do. Y'all women, period. Not just 304s and not these just sex workers. Y'all don't know how to manage money. In most cases y'all don't. It's a rare few of them that know what to do with it. But most of the time they learned it from a man. They learned how to do it from a man. They ain't just, oh yeah, I'm financially literate and all that shit. Bullshit.
I don't need you to do something for me that I know how to do, and it's my money.
Yeah, but that was the end of the clip. You know, I can go on and on, but I ain't gonna go on and on. I'm just telling you, they want a Mexican pimp, then they want an OG 304 to give them guidance, and then they want to manage their own money. Oh man, all I gotta say is this little square rant is gang goofy, because I can give you, I ain't gonna be on this shit all day. I could be all day. I could be up all week giving you countless examples of why a P is necessary. Shit, I already do it already. You could go back in my archives to see why they necessary when they try to do it on their own. But anyway, I digress. All of y'all, I appreciate the people that listen to me. I appreciate all my fans. You know, like, subscribe, comment, and share, and hype the video up. All right, y'all be cool.
Word on the street, you got that ism check. They say, you got these bitches doing us some own bows to get your trap check.
Imani Inc. Music.
GotInstrumentals.com.
This a lifestyle, this is not a hustle. You gotta sacrifice and you ain't gotta struggle. Live outside your comfort zone, not outside a bubble. You gotta stay hard when it's time for trouble. Ism for God is the greater I'm King Sweets, I'm about to show y'all how it's done. Don't get it twisted, you know I dive rivet. I stand on my pivot cause I really do live it. I ain't talking about basketball. When I said Clippers, they coming at me, y'all, they coming with the bag.
You been tripping on them hoes.
I wanna be free, to be what I wanna be. I know what's in my past, cause I face it what's in front of me. Race against time, to live life comfortably. Outside the most high. When I heard we eat the pain, ho. Finesse the lane and waste some words from your brain, ho. I'm in your corner, follow my lead in this game, ho. Opposites attract, but we one of the same, ho. True to the game, so don't play with me. I want you to stay with me. It's a lifestyle, this is not a hustle. You gotta sacrifice and you ain't gotta struggle. Live outside your comfort zone, not outside the bubble. You gotta stay hard when it's time for trouble. Isn't for God, it's the greater